Hello, 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 the earthly Virgo. How are you doing today? This is Nikki. Welcome to the channel. I hope that you all had a beautiful day or night whenever you see this reading. This is about you today, Virgo. Your self-care, okay? What the universe wants you to know about your self-care, all right? So let's get started. Already had a card to fall. Already. Angels and Master. Angels and Master. I feel like this is getting yourself aligned, okay? Aligned with your soul's growth, your soul's journey, things that you want to do, guidance, your spiritual support. This is confirmation from your higher self. What is it that Virgo needs to do? What is it that Virgo needs to concentrate on? Maybe not worry about, okay? Not dwell on. Virgo's self-care reading. What the universe wants you to do today. Yeah, inner child. Okay, this is reinvigorating yourself, remembering how it is to have fun. You know, little kids, they don't worry about anything but playing outside. And when we were little, we were playing outside. All we cared about was when that street light come on, you know your ass better be in that house. It's not like that anymore, but you get the gist, okay? This is remembering who you were, how you used to be. You didn't worry about bills back then when you were younger. You didn't have to, the day-to-day humdrum things where we worry about now that you don't have to worry about, that you didn't have to worry about now, then. But I feel like right now this is about us finding that healing, that balance in our life in order to grow and become stronger adults, Remain focused. Some things we can't change, but some things we can. You are aligning yourself. So you maybe are feeling like out of alignment. Everything is not working like it used to, things feel off. You may be having some body aches, maybe some body pains. That's possibly because you need to see maybe a physical therapist, maybe a chiropractor or something. Just having regular body aches and pain. You need to be adjusted, okay? Maybe somebody needs to get a little bit to that resonates. Possibly feeling like a little failure. You just want to give up, okay? Failure, okay? I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn, and you're just ready to give up. Surrender. Just F it. I'm just done. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. But we got self-mastery. Through self-mastery, learning yourself all over again, comes success. Success. I'm also here growth, success and growth. Okay. I feel like you are realigning yourself with your youth, learning more about how to feel better. Okay. I heard something about maybe a compressed nerve endings. Maybe you just need to go to the doctor, get re-evaluated, maybe think of some different vitamins to take. Anything other than conventional methods that you've been doing all this time evidently hasn't been working. You're just trying to find some different ways to heal thyself. Everything about you is off, and I feel like your whole entire body needs some alignment. Okay, however that alignment is for you, it could be a chiropractor, herbalist or however you want to say it. Maybe talking to a foot doctor, or maybe finding some sort of realignment. It starts with your feet and it goes on up or something. Everything needs to be aligned, and I feel like everything about you and your core is off, and you need to figure out a way how to fix it. Okay, you're feeling like a failure, possibly having some stomach pain, stomach issues, maybe some erectile dysfunction for whoever that resonates with. Okay, so Bambi. Okay, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Everybody's going through something. I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. Everybody's got their own set of problems. It may not be the same. It's different, but everybody's got something that they're going through. All right. You're not the only one. Virgo need to focus on right now? What does the universe want you to focus on so you can take better care of yourself, body, mind, and soul? Rebirth. Yeah. Just making some changes in your life. A rebirth. And I just like, this is just you wanting things to be better, wanting to fix your life, wanting to make these changes, these concrete decisions in your life, needing to see things more differently, see things more clearly. All right. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to say, you know what, I'm just going to think differently. I'm going to try not to think in a negative way. I'm just going to remind myself to think more positively so things won't bother me as much. And be present in yourself. Be present in the moment. Be present in the here and now. Okay? Be present in the now. And I feel like things will work out so much better for you. All right? Okay, there you go. Messages for Virgo. Checking in on your energy and your self-care. Yeah, we have here wanting to leave a situation, okay? Wanting to move, recalibrate yourself, possibly wanting to even like shut down, like back in the day they used to say this, bless the sick and the shut-ins. So maybe you just haven't been feeling well. Maybe you've just been cornered yourself off. You only leave to go to work and come home or something like that. You just don't want to be bothered. I just feel like you're just leaving things behind. You're just tired. You don't have it in you to move forward. Got the Hierophant. So, this could be relocation, but this could also be you going to communicate with somebody, a herbologist. So I keep hearing that. Or some sort of doctor, but not a regular doctor, seeing someone different. You're tired of, you don't want to take pills or any kind of potions. You want to do something totally different. Even if this is something that you're choosing to do on your own, maybe start your own little business. If it helps you to feel better, to thrive and grow, it may help someone better. It may help somebody else to do the same thing, So we have here, so you're moving out of this stagnation of feeling dreary, feeling tired, bone tired, and you're ready to do better. You're starting with drinking more water, whatever it is you choose to do. You could have a partner that could help you do this to start this business. Or when you talk to somebody, I kind of feel like whatever it is you're trying to buy into or that's going to help you feel better, I feel like they're going to help get you started on this new journey. I just wouldn't get involved in like a pyramid scheme. You buy these products from me and you can sell these products from me. You can make more money. They can make more money off you, that kind of stuff. Don't get involved in no crazy shit like that, okay? But I feel like it's leading you to a lot more happiness. And I'm hearing a lot more business growth too for some, all right? For some. A lot more happiness, a lot more peace. You're not doing this alone. All right, that's the good thing about it. Everybody's, like I said, everybody's going through their problems. Let's clarify the Six of Swords here for you. Six of Swords. Virgo's reading. Okay, we have blame, and we have, people are you're going through a lot of stuff. You're getting blamed for stuff and you're blaming yourself, stuff you can't change, stuff you can't fix. Time seems to be standing still, and the bills are still there. The worries are still there. So you're going through a lot right now. You're feeling like a failure. You got some envy here because people that you see, your counterparts or maybe a little bit more successful than you are, or they're probably married or in relationships, have two income homes, or they don't seem to be as struggling. Maybe they are, you just don't know it, so what we think other people may not be going through, they possibly are. They may not share it with you or the world, but they may be going through some things. And I just feel like, you tend to carry your heart on your sleeve and your problems along with it. So it kind of weighs you down a little bit more because you don't talk about your problems. You just hold them in. So I feel like a lot of that's coming to an end, though. You're surrendering, I hear, to peace. I did just see the peace card. So I feel like you're going to be surrendering to peace sooner than you think. If you just relax, find a different way to cope find different coping mechanisms, okay? Different skills. I'm also hearing something about a vision board, okay? Get you a vision board started, get you some old magazines, you know, cut those pictures out, put them on your vision board, get you some different color markers or stickers, put whatever you want to put on them to make yourself feel better, you know, and see how your life will be maybe 6 months to a year from now, and keep one and see how your vision has come alive. And also keep, I'm hearing a journal, okay? Write down your thoughts and actions and how you're feeling during those good and the bad times, and see how much that changes over a while. Checking in on Virgo's energy, how they're feeling. Yeah, you're worried, you know? You're worrying, a lot of worry about stuff you can't change, about stuff you cannot fix, okay? And you need to let it go. And I feel like once you just let go and focus more on your health, everything's going to be okay. And that's the main thing. The main goal is you're focusing on yourself and your health, okay? I honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. All right, eating healthier, not worrying about stuff. You're worrying a little bit too much, but that changes with time once you retrain your brain to think differently. All right, Virgos, when it comes to your self-care, what does the universe want you to know today about your self-care? Yeah, discipline. I saw this. Yeah, you gotta have discipline. You must have discipline here, Virgos. Okay. I can accomplish what I set my mind to do. Accomplish. All you got to do is just perfect the way you change, perfect your worry mind. I'll put it that way. All right. So there is movement. You know, I feel like you're going through some things right now. So you're experiencing worry right now. We're changing our thought process. We're creating a healthy structure, our body, mind, and soul. Becoming more healthy with a lot of discipline. Okay. Positive self-talk for one. Okay. Positive self-talk, creating vision boards, journals, diaries, or however you want to call them. And we got blessings here, new beginnings in our life. But this is what we choose to do, choose to get into. A positive future here, positive movement in our lives. Okay. It's like, I'm ready for this. New changes. It's like I'm looking for the good things in my life. I'm looking forward to the good things instead of the things I can't change. All right. I'm practicing this self mastery. I'm allowing the good things to come to me through the universe because I'm gifted through the universe because I'm staying optimistic and not pessimistic. Okay. Optimistic and not pessimistic. What's next in my life? What's next in this journey? Okay. What's coming next for the earthly Virgo? I'm ready. I've done it. I've done my part. I've lived through all of the stress. I've lived through all of the struggle. So what's next for the earthly Virgo? What do I have to take next off my list? Where am I headed next in my life? What is it is headed my way? Okay. So I feel like there's so much self-mastery. You've taught yourself a lot. You wouldn't be here, okay, if you weren't ready. I just think that there's a little you're just skittish because there's so many things that have been done to you, so many things that you have been experiencing lately that have just kept you weighed down that you don't know how to move on from it. And it's hard. Okay, life is hard. Bills are getting much more expensive, and the finances doesn't seem to be going up. They tend to be going down. You know. And it's just too much all at once. And we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Okay. Like I said, everybody's going through something. Everybody got problems, Virgo. You're not the only one. There may be a totally different set of problems, but we all got our own problems, our own set of worry or whatever. But we can't let whatever it is we are going through collectively and individually keep us down and keep us sad. Okay. We can't do that. We have a life to live. Okay. And earlier, before I started doing the reading, I don't know who is doing it. Maybe somebody's drinking too many Coca-Colas or too many sodas, but I'm hearing Cokes. Whatever soda. If you're drinking too much of it, you know what you're doing. Stop. Maybe somebody can't go a day without Coca-Cola is what I'm hearing. So take it for who it resonates with. I don't know. Okay. Too many Coca-Colas. Don't want to do that one. Okay, Virgo. So, okay, Virgo, what is going to bring this balance into your life? What's going to bring balance into Virgo's life right now? What is going to bring Virgo some balance into their life? The Sun. Okay. Most positive card in the deck, Virgo. Okay. Happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself, Virgo. Have confidence in yourself. And the bottom of the deck, the Four of Fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. A successful completion of a project. So right now for this reading, Virgo, you are your project. You are the success, okay? Because you're choosing to live your life differently and more abundantly, practically worry-free. That's a work in progress, okay? Practically worry-free. You're choosing to do things different, to live homopathically is what I'm hearing, okay? Homopathically, okay? So we're changing our outlook on ourselves and how we're living our life, how we're not allowing the universe to, how we're allowing the world not dictate how we feel about ourselves, and how we are allowing the universe to give us the gifts that we desire. We don't have to ask for them. You know, the universe is going to gift us what we need to thrive, grow, and to just survive. You know, sorry for. Okay, trying to get this to focus. Doesn't want to focus. Okay. Contentment, peace, and abundance. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for positivity. Okay. A happy outcome. That's what we are wanting in our life. No less stress. I won't say no stress, no worry, but a lot of less heaviness, getting our health together, honoring ourselves, honoring the physical vessel that enshrines our soul. Okay. So Virgo, today, I hope that your self-care mantra will be, I nurture my mind, body, and spirit with patience and love. Okay. Please, please, please let this guide your day whenever you see this reading. All right. Talk to y'all later.